The year is 1914. Europe plunges into the abyss of World War I. Initially, war was seen as a man's affair. Women were expected to tend to the home fires and keep society running. But the insatiable demands of the front lines soon shattered these traditional roles. Millions of men marched off to war, leaving a gaping hole in the workforce. Women, with quiet determination, stepped out of their homes and into the factories, hospitals, and offices. They became the backbone of the war effort, their contributions proving invaluable to the Allied victory. The war, as horrific as it was, became a catalyst for change, irrevocably altering the societal landscape for women. The contributions of women during World War I were as diverse as they were vital. On the front lines, nurses provided comfort and care to wounded soldiers. They worked tirelessly in makeshift hospitals, often under harrowing conditions, tending to the physical and emotional needs of the injured. Away from the trenches, women took on traditionally male-dominated roles in factories. They became the backbone of the munitions industry, manufacturing weapons, ammunition, and other essential supplies. Women also kept the wheels of transportation turning, driving trams, trains, and delivery vehicles, ensuring the smooth flow of goods and personnel. The war effort brought about a seismic shift in societal attitudes towards women. Their willingness to step outside traditional boundaries challenged long-held beliefs about their capabilities and their place in society. Women proved their resilience, their strength, and their unwavering commitment to their nation. This newfound visibility in the public sphere fostered a sense of empowerment and self-reliance. Women gained economic independence and a voice that could no longer be ignored. The war, in its own brutal way, had cracked the edifice of traditional gender roles. Section 4. A Promise Deferred. The fight continues. The end of the war in 1918 brought about a wave of relief, but also a sense of uncertainty for women. Many were forced out of their wartime jobs to make way for returning soldiers. The promise of equal rights, glimpsed during the war, seemed to recede into the distance. However, the seeds of change had been sown. The war had ignited a spark of activism among women. The fight for suffrage, temporarily put on hold during the war, gained new momentum. Women had tasted equality and were not willing to relinquish it easily. Section 5. A legacy forged in service and sacrifice. The legacy of women in World War I is one of service, sacrifice, and quiet resilience. Their contributions were instrumental in securing victory, but more importantly, they shattered societal norms and paved the way for future generations of women to demand equal rights and opportunities. Their wartime experiences served as a powerful reminder that women were not simply passive bystanders in history, but active participants capable of shaping the world around them. The war may have ended, but the fight for equality continued, fueled by the courage and determination of the women who had kept the home fires burning and in doing so ignited a flame for change.